I am Dr. H. Ratnam, Assistant Professor retired. These days I have been teaching English grammar for the students aspiring for competitive examinations and for those who want to learn English language sitting at home. Teachers and students can watch these videos and they can learn English much. I hope my videos will help them gain correct grammatical structures. In my earlier class I taught on simple past tense and its uses and past continuous its uses. So today I want to teach on past perfect tense and past perfect continuous tense. Past perfect and past perfect continuous tenses are really very tough tenses, and most of the time we don't use them. We skip to use these tenses and use any convenient tense in its place. But for grammar's sake, correct grammar's sake, we have to learn these tenses also. Past perfect tense, past perfect continuous tense. Past perfect tense is used to express an action that was completed earlier. It was completed, but it was interrupted by another action. Simply past perfect, I had gone to railway station, is meaningless. I had gone to railway station when some other action is completed, occurred, then the meaning is, it is meaningful. And so, I had gone to railway station. What happened means, before the train left, it is in simple past tense. I had gone to railway station before the train left. So before the train left, he had gone to railway station. Two actions are there, and so that for former action past perfect tense is used, and later action simple past tense is used. So now it is complete, meaning is complete. I had gone to railway station before the train left. The police had arrested him before I reached the spot. The police had arrested him before I reached the spot. The police had arrested him. That is past perfect tense. But it should be coupled with simple past tense. And what is that simple past tense means? Before I reached the spot. Before I reached the spot, what happened was, the police had arrested him before I reached the spot. So this is past perfect tense. John had gone already before his friend came to his house in the evening. John had gone already before his friend came to his house in the evening. So that means his friend came in the evening and John had gone away from that house. These are clubbed together. John had gone out from his house before his friend came to his house in the evening. So two actions are clubbed here. John had gone away and his friend came to his house. He had reached the bus station before the bus left. He had reached the bus station before the bus left. So that means bus is already on the platform. So he reached the bus station. he reached the bus station before the bus left. He had watched the event before it broke out. He had watched the event before it broke out. So it broke out, that is simple past tense. He had watched the event, past perfect tense. Past perfect tense and simple past tense are clubbed together. So this is how we have to use past perfect tense. You can make some practice work at home basing on these examples. So another tense, that is past perfect continuous tense. This is also past action, but continuous at the time of speaking, at the time of a given time in the past. So it was continuous at that time. In this tense also, one action continues and another action also takes place. Another action also takes place. He had been marching to the northwards when he faced the enemy camp. This is also simple past tense, must be clubbed together. He had been he had been moving to the northern area when he faced enemy camp. When he faced enemy camp is simple past tense. He had been moving to northern area, that was past perfect continuous tense. Past perfect continuous tense also must be clubbed with simple past tense. Then only these sentences are meaningful. She had been writing examination when the invigilator caught her in malpractice. She had been writing the examination, past perfect continuous. But it should be clubbed with another simple past tense. And that simple past tense is when the invigilator caught her in malpractice. Invigilator caught her. Catch, caught. And so this is simple past tense. When we examine this sentence, past perfect continuous tense, she had been writing examination when the invigilator caught her in malpractice. So malpractice means all of you know that somebody writing illegally, not exactly wanted in examination hall. So she had been writing examination when the invigilator caught her in malpractice. The king had been fighting severely when his own army ran away. The king had been fighting severely. This is past perfect continuous. The king had been fighting severely. But it should be clubbed with another simple past tense. That is, when his own army ran away. By the time the king was severely fighting. Again I repeat this sentence for understanding. The king had been fighting severely when his own army ran away. When his own army ran away, the king had been fighting very severely. But his own army ran away. So that means the army became traitors to the king. So that king was fighting very severely, but his own army ran away. Sometimes it happened with regard to the kings fighting severely with their enemies. She had been writing a novel when she got a prize. She had been writing a novel when she got a prize. So she got a prize and she had been writing a novel at the time. She had been writing a novel at the time when some committee might have announced she had been writing a novel when she got a prize. So this is past perfect continuous tense. The inspector had been doing his duty when he received orders from the authorities. The inspector had been doing his duty when he received orders from the higher authorities. So that means the inspector had been discharging his duties when he received some orders from the higher authority. This way we have to use past perfect continuous tense. Earlier tense is past perfect tense, but now this tense is past perfect continuous tense. You can see this video, observe this video number of times if you don't understand in the first instance. So for understanding this, you can play this video many a time so that you can have clear understanding. And another thing is, my request is for the readers and for the viewers. So if you like this video, you can share it to others and subscribe it for continuous programming in your device. So it will be helpful to you. Well.